Hello, Fred. How you doing this afternoon?
Oh, Josh, I'm all right.
Not much, man. Obviously, a bit more of a veteran group the last few years, a bit more familiarity with you guys the last few years. Does it feel like practice time is being utilized differently to get some of the newer guys, younger guys on the same page with some of the guys that have been here this
Absolutely.
year?
We're practicing. You know, like, you guys were around. There was not many practice days the last few years, and we're practicing this year, so uh, we need it. We definitely need it, and I think we're making small strides. Probably not as big enough strides as we would all like, but we're definitely headed in the right direction. It's just uh, probably taking a little bit longer than any of us would like it to.
Kyle mentioned communication yesterday a few times as one of the big culprits of some of the defensive mistakes that we've been seeing. Um, I mean, communication always important defensively for any team, but how crucial is it given the defensive system and how much you guys switch your coverages?
Yeah, that's pretty much a staple of what we do. It's a pillar of our foundation, and um, you can't communicate if you don't know what you're doing. And if you're confused or second guessing, it's hard to speak. And so, just getting guys up to speed on what we do, and just try to take some of the mistakes away, um, and keep decreasing mistakes as much as we can. But yes, of course, communication is a huge part of that, and we got to get better at that.
Great. Thanks, Fred. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you. You too.
Next question goes to Doug Smith from the Toronto Star.
Good morning, Fred. How are you?
Good, Doug. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you. Um, Nick has been talking the last couple of days about head scratching mistakes, like get an offensive rebound, chest pass it to the other team, throw balls across the court. You know we're going to get intercept. Those kind of mindless errors that pop up every now and then. What do you see them as a result of? Do you think?
It's a great question. I think I find myself a few times a week trying to answer that question.
Yeah,
Um, I don't know if we got enough time to do our research right now on this call, but I would say there's a lot of different factors that's going into these games and a lot of things going on, and um, a lot of different moving pieces and different guys in position, a lot of inexperienced guys playing, and so there's a million different factors that go into it, and we just got to correct it. It's not um, impossible. It's not unrealistic that these things are happening, but we'd be crazy to keep doing it. That's the problem. Like, okay, yeah, we did it once, two, three games, but like now if we keep doing it, then we're the crazy ones.
yeah, exactly. Is it is it deflating or frustrating when they sort of pop up because they pop up out of nowhere? It seems like they're just sort of mindless
Yeah,
mistakes.
that's the hardest part. That's probably our biggest challenge right now is that we just have too many energy deflating plays where we play 23 seconds of good defense, give up an offensive rebound. We go on a 10-0 run, and then we take three pull-up threes. We play great defense, and then we foul. We just start fouling in the beginning of a quarter, and we're in a bonus for 10 minutes. Like it's just too many of those where we're playing well enough to win a game, and then we just start doing dumb stuff, and that's the part we got to clean up. But we've seen some improvement, so just got to stay positive and continue to get better at that.
Thanks, Fred. As always, appreciate the time.
Thanks, Doug.
Next question goes to Stephen Lung from Sportsnet.
Hey, Fred. Thanks for doing this as always.
No problem.
Just kind of piggybacking off Doug's question, I was just wanting to know, like, is there any encouragement knowing that like these kind of like executional errors you guys have kind of gone through, these are pretty easily correctable. You can kind of clean them up.
Yeah, that's the irony, right? The frustrating part is that it's marginal things that are easily fixable, and the encouraging part is that it's marginal things that are easily fixable. So it's a mental game for us at this point, and for as much has been made of our roster and the talent and the guys that we lost, like we're showing that we're good enough to do it for pretty much every game that we've played, we've been in, and we've had chances to win. And the difference between a winning team and a losing team is not as big as gap as you would think all the time. So never, not one time this year have we been in a game where it feels like unfathomable that we could win the game. You know, we have a chance to, and it's just the little things that we have to continue to do at a higher level, and that's what makes you a good team.
Thanks a lot, Fred. Enjoy your Saturday.
Thank you. You too.
Final question for you, Fred, goes to Vivek Jacob from Complex Canada.
Hey, Fred, thanks for taking the time. I'm just wondering, as you guys are ramping up the practices and trying to get up to speed as quickly as possible with the younger guys, that inexperience, is it possible to fast track understanding and, that telepathy that you guys were accustomed to from seasons past?
It better be. It better be. We're not gonna sit around and keep doing this. We're gonna figure it out. So, to answer your question, yes, I'm just gonna say I don't have any research to back that up, but we don't have another option. So, we've seen improvements. You've seen how Yuta has grown in the last few weeks. A guy like Stanley has grown. Not that Stanley's inexperienced, but in our system, he hasn't played much. Chris Boucher made a big jump, and he's kind of evening out now. But yeah, there's definitely jumps to be made all across the board, and those guys probably got to get a little more up to speed mentally into the game, and then us guys that's been here have to show improve and lead better and show by example better, and we're making our fair share of mistakes as well. It's not any one person.
And last one, Fred, just you guys have been in Tampa for a little bit now. Is it important to sort of feel some sense of home, and do you feel that at this point?
Yeah, I feel good, man. Listen, waking up and it's 70 degrees outside is not the worst thing in the world. So it definitely takes the pain away some. But you in a situation where you just gotta make the most of it. I try to be as positive and as uplifting as I can, and luckily I got my family at home, so just trying to get away from the game, when needed. And I hope that every person in this organization has a chance to unwind sometimes, because it can be a lot, especially when we're losing as much as we've been losing, and it can get heavy. But I think that I feel good personally. I can't speak for anybody else, but I feel good here.
Thanks, Fred.
Thank you.